everyone. I'm Donna Bush with your CID-TV News Brief on this Friday. On News Brief Thursday, we heard from the DOE's Chief Conservation Officer, Mr. Mark Orr, about marine parks in the Cayman Islands and how they have helped the fishing industry. Today, we hear about the importance of the protected areas, how the new DOE app can help you navigate our waters, and details on what you could face if you break the laws. Since 1986, marine parks have been in place in the Cayman Islands, and as Mark Orr tells us, the islands have led the way in this area.
So the importance of marine parks around the island is that they allow various species to breed and to populate or repopulate areas that don't have fish. They're going to be protected in the marine parks, breed there, and then as they're born, they move out into the open zones and continue to repopulate them, hopefully a long time into the future, and will allow fishing for persons way into the future, for your kids, your grandkids. Without it, we would be in a sore state. The Cayman Islands has led the way in marine park, and I believe that it's just helped this island continue to have fish to take, conch to take, lobster to take. There's quite a good possibility that some of those things would be extinct now if we did not have marine parks since 1986.
DOE conservation officers patrol the marine parks from both on land and inshore and receive assistance from other law enforcement agencies to get the job done.
Along with the help from the Coast Guard and other police officers who are de facto conservation officers under our law. And the penalty for any breach in the National Conservation Law is up to $500,000 in fines and or up to 4 years in jail, and also loss of equipment. So it can be very serious. It is quite possible to have vehicles and boats confiscated by the courts pending trial. So it is serious. We want people to take it serious, but more importantly is to protect our island and protect our future. And that's why really I think people should be obeying the laws and just helping out our environment.
For those who fish in local waters, the rules are easily available, and so are maps of protected areas and much more.
We do put out brochures around the island that you can get. You can also find that brochure on the DOE website, doe.ky. But the most important thing we've started recently is we do have a new app. If persons go to the App Store on whatever smartphone they have and just search for Cayman DOE, they will have a map comes up. It's a little blue square with a couple of green C's in it, kind of facing each other, letter C's. If they download that, it's completely free. Once you tap on that, it has a square that shows you the marine parks. And not only does it show you the parks, but it gives you a little blue spot, a location spot on where you are. So you can tell exactly on the map where you are if you are in a park. And if you want to know the rules of that park, you simply have to tap on the park on the screen and the rules will come up. And then you go back and you think, and it is actually very accurate. You can follow the lines on that down the edges of the parks. It's a very well done app. I mean, I use it for navigation and for educating persons on the new parks, and as all of our officers do. So we do encourage everybody to get that app. Everybody has their phone with them. You can quickly think, no matter where you are out at sea, you can still check it, tell if you're in a zone, and you can get the rules right there at your fingertips.
Remember to download the Cayman DOE app on your smartphone, as it will help you not break the laws. And of course, you can check out their website, doe.ky, for more information. Well, in news from our sister islands, reporter Jordan Grant brings us more on a photography show held on the sister islands by the National Gallery.
Photography is like being able to capture little pieces of time and make them yours and mine. Capturing them well is a skill that has to be taught. Thankfully for the people of the sister islands, the National Gallery held a workshop where these skills could be learned and their masterpieces could be displayed. In the Cayman Brac Beach Resort conference room, Miss Lisa Reed held a hands-on workshop on professional photography. I had a moment to speak with her before it began. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure, my name is Lisa Reed. I grew up in Germany. After school I moved to South Africa. So I lived there for 16 years. So I basically lived an equal amount in Germany as South Africa. So hence the weird accent that no one can make out. And yeah, my passport is German, but I'm a resident in South Africa, and I kind of equally consider both countries my home.
And how do you find the sister islands of Cayman Brac and Little Cayman?
So I absolutely love the sister islands, both equally. So I had never been before, and during the pandemic where we couldn't travel anywhere, It was a perfect opportunity to hop on a plane again with the children and come and visit both of the islands. So we visited both of the islands several times, and we were absolutely amazed by the natural beauty of Cayman Brac as well as Little Cayman. And as a photographer, it's just such a wonderful opportunity to capture some real untouched nature, which you can still find in Grand Cayman, but not as much as you can here.
Also part of the workshop was a tour through the Beloved Isles photo collection, guided by Miss Alta Solomon.
Well, I'm actually one of the photographers in the event, but I've been a long-time fan of the National Gallery of the Cayman Islands. They're a wonderful organization, so I was really quite delighted when I was asked to give the tour today.
And how do you feel about the National Gallery involving Cayman Brac and Little Cayman in this exhibit?
I think it's really wonderful to highlight the Brac and Little Cayman, and it's a rotating exhibit, so it'll be exhibited in the museum at Little Cayman, and it's here at Brac Reef Hotel, so it's really open to the public, and it's a wonderful way to come out and enjoy an evening, get to see these amazing photographs that have been taken of our sister islands.
The National Gallery has more exciting projects planned for Cayman Brac and Little Cayman in the future. For the Sister Islands News Agency, I'm Jordan Grant.
And turning now to the weather forecast, we can expect skies to become cloudy later tonight with a 30% chance of late night showers. Temperatures will fall to the low 70s. Winds will be from the northeast at 5 to 10 knots with higher gusts, while seas will be slight with wave heights of 1 to 3 feet. Now, the synopsis shows light to moderate northwest winds and slight seas, which are expected across the Cayman Islands area for the next 24 hours. It's all in response to a developing low-pressure system over the central Bahamas that will support a weak cold front that's moving through the Cayman Islands area from today. And for more on local weather conditions, remember you can go online to weather.gov.ky. And that ends today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush, as always, wishing you a safe and wonderful weekend and inviting you back here again on Monday. Until then, bye-bye for now.
Seek the latest, accurate information on COVID-19 only from official sources at gov.ky/coronavirus.